Our next guest wants to help you embrace a life of significance and fulfillment with her transformative faith-based coaching approach. Joining us now is Dr. Betsy Guerra. She's a bilingual keynote speaker, psychotherapist, and author of Hurt to Hope, Heal the Pain of Loss, Grief, and Adversity. Welcome, Dr. Betsy.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Well, I'm really excited to get into this conversation because, you know, as I mentioned, you have a faith-based coaching program, but you're also a psychotherapist. So talk to us a bit about how the two sort of mix into what you do and how you help people heal.
I have been in practice for over 20 years, and I would always incorporate a sprinkle of faith into the work that I did, but it wasn't one of the main components. And 10 years ago, in 2013, I lost one of my daughters, one of my 4 children. And I experienced the most excruciating pain that no doctorate in psychology or years of experience could have prepared me for. Yeah. And I rose above it, a better version of myself, a more joyful person. And I'm equipped with incredible peace and strength. And I just could not just sprinkle what helped me rise up. I had to incorporate it as a key element to the work that I did with my clients. Yes. So that's how I started blending psychotherapy with faith and spirituality, because faith is what propelled me to rise up and move forward. And because coaching is such an important field nowadays in society, I got curious about it. I'm like, what's the difference between coaching and psychotherapy anyway? I thought I was doing both in a way. And I learned that psychotherapists are supposed to take you from dysfunctional, I don't even like that word, to functional. And then coaches take you from functional to thriving, to elevated. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna do it all. Yeah. Right? We go all the way. I can pick you up where you're at. Right. But I want to take you to thriving, to greatness, because I believe we were created for greatness. Right. So now my program, I have a coaching academy, incorporates the 3 elements. It's 4 elements. It incorporates the psychotherapy, the psychology, so that you can really master human understanding, with coaching skills and strategies to make sure we take you all the way, and spirituality. And then the 4th component is embodiment. As I teach my students in the academy how to coach, I also coach them, and they also have a peer coach that supports them to make sure that as they're learning how to support others, they're integrating and they're becoming that better version of themselves that I believe God created them to be.
I think that's wonderful, because you're really taking this sort of holistic approach. It's from the point A to point Z of someone's healing journey. And as you said, I do agree with that. I think that there are certain levels, you know, when you're dealing with a psychologist versus a coach and I think it's wonderful that you incorporate all of these elements and really give someone an entire scope of healing. I think that's wonderful. Talk to us a little bit about those programs that you have.
It's called the Faith-Based Coaching Academy, and it is an intensive 4-month program that is accredited by the Association for Coaching. Wow. And it takes you on a journey. It's where you learn those 3 components, the mastering of human understanding. So it's almost like you get a mini PhD in psychology, because it's part of me and who I am. So I brought it all into the program. You get all the psychology theories, you get the coaching skills and techniques, and then I bring all the spirituality into it. So I teach my students how to connect with divine wisdom. Yeah. And a lot of programs are soul-centered, and I love and appreciate all all religions and spiritualities. I think in the end it all leads to the same truth, and we get to unite in that purpose. Mine is God-centered, right? My background is Christianity. I'm Catholic, but it's not so much a religious program as it is including God and infinite wisdom in the work that you do. So in addition to teaching my students, I show them ways in which they can tap into that divine connection.
That is so wonderful, Dr. Betsy, truly. I mean, what you're doing is incredible, and it's been wonderful to talk to you. I know there's so much more, and we definitely need more time to really get into it, but I really appreciate having this conversation with you this morning.
My pleasure. It's my pleasure.
For more information and to connect with Dr. Betsy about her coaching program, visit betterwithbetsy.com.